Welcome to the 5 C's of Innovation, sponsored by Cisco.
I'm your host, John Gilroy. My guest is Andy Campbell, Government Cloud Solutions Manager at Cisco. In this segment, we'll address cloud and FedRAMP authorization. You know, Andy, subject matter experts don't always reside in your zip code,
Right.
maybe not even your state.
Right.
And so you get a situation where maybe federal people, veterans, retired folks, or maybe active govies are involved in projects where collaboration from regionally based subject matter experts are important. So can Cisco help in that problem?
Yeah, we can. And I think this goes to this question of moving services to a centralized location, the cloud, where you can provide structured, validated, audited, continuously monitored security around that data, right? And then provide the access to those systems based on how the user prefers to consume those services or interact with team members, whether they're inside of an organization or outside of an organization, right? Collaborative flexibility is really the key to having people adopt and use systems like this. So if you've got someone who's in an agency, maybe they're used to using a traditional desk phone, right? Maybe that's how they prefer to deal with team members. Or maybe they're used to being in a meeting environment or a training environment, such as Cisco's FedRAMP WebEx offering now provides. Or maybe they're used to using a video conferencing device at their office, in a conference room, or at home. Maybe they're used to using a mobile device, or they want to use, look around us at how many devices we all carry, right? Those devices are all based on personal preferences at a time and space. How do we want to communicate and collaborate with other people? And we choose those devices based on how we as individuals want to interact. And so what we've done is take these tools that we have always had, or for a long time had on premise, that customers had to manage, they had to operate, they had to secure, they had to upgrade, they had to maintain, they had to do all of this repetitive, redundant work, agency after agency, or even operating divisions inside large agencies, all kind of doing the same thing to try to provide tools to end users. Well, what we've done is take those and put them in a central location, provide a centralized means by which we can validate, have third-party auditors audit, we can continuously monitor and prove to the customer that their data is secure, while at the same time providing access to those services to end users the way they need to consume them, right? So if we don't bound a user by a single pane of glass. We don't require that they use a particular operating system on their desktop units, right? Or on their phone devices. Some people like Apple devices, some people like Android devices when they're mobile. Some people like different manufacturers of Android devices, right? They have personal preferences. So our job was to create a system in which customers could offload these kind of non-core requirements, the management, operating, updating of systems, delivery of services to end users without having to pick and choose what devices they could actually use.
Oh, great. My guest is Andy Campbell, Government Cloud Solutions Manager at Cisco, on
The 5 C's of Innovation, sponsored by Cisco. I'm your host, John Gilroy, and you're listening to federalnewsradio.com.